Hello, comic book fans. It is time for me to do a review video. If you have been watching my channel for a bit, you will have seen that I did kind of an unboxing or a pickup video for a couple of Batman books, one of which was the Long Halloween trade paperback, which I picked up at my local comic shop, Bosco's. I'd heard so much about this book, and it's been something that I've been wanting to pick up for a long time, and somehow never did. But I got an itch. It's one of those itches that couldn't be scratched, other than going and picking it up. So I scratched it and picked it up. I didn't even want to go to Amazon. Amazon, it would have been $22. I went to my local comic book shop. It was $24. Boom. $2 more to get it right then. As an impatient bastard. $2 difference, or $1.99 difference. That's cool. So I got it. And wow, was it worth it. So, let's break this down. Batman, The Long Halloween, published by DC Comics. Written by Jeff Loeb. And I have no idea why the hell this person would have his name spelled that way, because we know that the American version of Jeff is Jeff. The real version, Geoff, like certain people. But not going to hate on the guy because his parents spell the name a little bit differently. That is written by him. Then we have Tim Sale as the artist. The basic premise of this book is we have Batman at the beginning of his career. He's just starting out. You have Lieutenant Gordon. You have District Attorney Harvey Dent. I'm assuming this takes place just a little bit after year one. Possibly, I'm assuming Frank Miller's work of some of year one, but maybe not. But he's new. And we start having these murders. The first murder that takes place is on Halloween night. And it is in one of the people involved in, not the Maroney crime family, but what is it? Not the Maroney. Well, first of all, it starts off with Batman, Bruce Wayne saying, "I believe in Gotham," which I think later on leads to Tom King doing the whole "I believe in Gotham" thing for the new 52, for the relaunch. You have the Maroney family and you have the Falcone family. So you have a member of, I think it's the Maroney family getting killed on Halloween. Then you have a member of the family killed on Thanksgiving. Then you have one on Christmas. So it is all these people being killed on holidays. So the killer is being called the holiday killer. So Batman, Gordon, and Dent are trying to combine their efforts to figure out who the press dubbed holiday killer is. So it's taking place over a long time. Hence the Long Halloween. I will explain to you in a little bit why it is called the Long Halloween. But it jumps from, time to time. So obviously Batman is doing other stuff between these murders. It just doesn't show it because the highlights of the story is trying to figure out who was killing off members of one crime family and not the other. Of course, they suspect first the Falcone members. They suspect Joker, the Riddler, and of course Calendar Man. Calendar Man, he's a prime suspect because he does stuff on dates, right? And this book is, the mystery in this book is incredible because you have no idea who it can be, right? Because everyone has an alibi. You have one person, when one person was killed, the person who thought who was going to do it was with all these people. You have, other people being around. You have Harvey Dent showing up late with his hair wet. You have, all these different people. And even Batman's having a hard time figuring this out. This story takes place over a year. One whole year. And all these different members of people of the crime families are getting killed. There's only one civilian who is shot and killed. It's all by a small 22 caliber gun, and that is the coroner. And so that just that threw a whole wrench in the subject in the investigation. That, wait a minute, it's all crime family members except for the city coroner. What the hell does he have to do with anything, right? So it's following three things. It's got Bruce Wayne / Batman doing his stuff. You have Gordon and his wife trying to have a life while doing the investigation. You have Harvey Dent and his wife just having all sorts of issues, and the pressure is building. You have the Joker. You have Edward Nygma. You have the did I say the Joker? You have Poison Ivy. You have Catwoman and Selena Kyle running into Batman, Bruce Wayne. It's such a well done book, and you cannot figure out for the life of you, or at least let me put it this way, I could not figure out for the life of me who the person was that was the killer, because there's just evidence leading towards certain people at certain times. And I'm assuming, I think this is like a 12, 13 issue book, because this is a trade of collections. And wow, by the time I got done with this book, and this is where this book, I think, actually shows one of the original origins of Two-Face, with, Dent having acid thrown in his face at a trial. To make him Two-Face. And I've been told by a friend of mine that originally this was canon, but after the New 52 and things afterwards, it was retconned. But wow, this was an incredible read. It was just so fun. It's going to keep you guessing. If you haven't read this before, like me, you have no idea what's coming. If you've read it before, yeah, you're going to know it's coming, obviously. But either way, this book is awesome to have because it's not something you have to wait for. It's not like, okay, 1 month, you read one, and then a month later, the next one comes out. Then a month later, the next one comes out. Then a month later, the next one comes out. It's all right here. Right here. So you read it, boom, 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 boom. You get done, And even after it ends, you're like, holy snikes. That's going to be my new phrase for videos because, I'm not sure if I can sit there and say holy shit, which I just did. But, you know what I'm saying. Wow. This was a great book. So, I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5. And just suggest you pick it up. If you like Batman as detective, if you like long-form storytelling, this is something you need to get. So pick it up. And then eventually, tomorrow when I go back to work, I've got the next one, Dark Victory, sitting in my locker at work. That's my next book. But anyway, 4.5 out of 5. Pick it up, read it, enjoy the hell out of it like I did. And like, subscribe. Either way, enjoy the hell out of your books.